Chapter 5 Skewness, question number 2, exercise 5.1, page number 196. We are solving question number 2 here. Here, shoulder length of shirt in inches is given 12, 12.5, 13, 13.5, like that up to 16. Number of customers, that is frequency Fi, is given 5, 20, 30, 47, 56, 56, 37, 16 and 3. Total comes as value for n come as 270. Now what we have to find out, t-shirts of 270 customers value is given according to the shoulders length in inches. Find Carl Pearson coefficient of skewness from this data and interpret it. Now if we see the values here, we find out in the frequency value, highest frequency is 56, that is repeated twice, 56, 56. So for finding the Carl Pearson coefficient of skewness, it is having more than one mode, that is multiple mode. So we will apply the formula for J as, finding the value for J as, we will apply the formula as 3 x bar minus m upon s. Which formula will apply? J is equal to 3 x bar minus m, that is median, upon s, as the value is showing two modes. So we will find out here x bar mean, m median, upon s standard deviation. Now to find out the mean and median, first we will find out CFI, that is cumulative frequency distribution. For finding the median, 5 cumulative frequency is total of, again frequency 25, 55, 25 plus 30, 55, 55 plus 47 is 102. You can use calculator for solving the sum. 214 plus 37 is 251. Again 251 plus 16 is 267, and last we get as 270. Here the total value is also 270 and the last frequency CFI is 270, that is same. If it is having variation, then you have done some mistake in calculation. Now we will find out for value for DI. DI is xi minus a. Assume mean here we take as 14. You can take any value for a, but when you will solve for x, then you will write that value. A here we have taken as assume mean 14. Xi is what? Xi minus a. Here di is the value for xi minus a. This is the value for xi. So assume mean we have taken the 14. 12 minus 14. Value for xi is 12, minus a is assume mean 14. 12 minus 14 is minus 2. 12.5 minus 14 is minus 1.5. And like that we'll write the value. This is minus 1, then minus 0.5, then 0, 0.5 for positive, 1, 1.5 and 2. If you will take 14.5 as assume mean, then value will change according to that. Now di we have got, fi di we will find out, that is fd. Fi di, frequency multiplied by di. So 5 multiplied by minus 2, that is we have got minus 10. To avoid the confusion, you can hide this value and multiply these things. Minus 10, minus 30, again minus 30, 47 multiplied by 0.05 minus value, that is minus 23.5, 56 multiplied 0, here 28, this multiplied by this, 37 multiplied by 1, 37, 16 multiplied by 1.5 is 24, and 3 2 just 6. So sigma FD, sum of this we have got is 1.5. Sum of this is 1.5. Negative value, then positive value. So final answer we have got as positive 1.5. Now next thing we'll find out FIDI square or FD square. So what we have done, DI multiplied by FD. DI multiplied by FD. So we'll get the value for FD square, that is 20, 45, 30, minus will cancel and the value will become positive. Here 11.75, 0, 14, 37, 36 and 12. So here sigma FD square will be, we make the total for this, that comes 205.75. So we have got the value for FD is 1.5, FD square is 205.75. Now you will start solving the sum. First thing we will find out is X bar. X bar is what? Formula will write. In this sum you have to write the formula first for each and every step, then only you will get full marks. X bar is equal to A plus sigma FD upon N. A value we have taken as 14. Sigma FD total we have got 1.5 upon N is 270. N we have taken as 270. Solving this we get 14 plus dividing this we get, we have taken round up for this up to 2 decimal. So X bar value we have got is 14.01. First thing we have got X bar. Now second is median. Median value is what? N plus 1 divided by 2th observation. So N value here is 270 plus 1 divided by 2. So we have got 271 divided by 2 is equal to 135.5th observation. 135.5, this observation if we find out in CFI, what we have calculated for CFI, this lies into this value 158 CFI value. So opposite to that in XI value median will be 14. So here M median is equal to 14. This we have already learned in last chapters, how to find out the median. 135.5 fifth observation will find out in CFI. The value opposite to that in XI value will be the value for median. So median here is 14. Now next step is finding the value for standard deviation. Formula as we have seen will be X bar 3x bar minus M upon S. So third value we have to find out is S, standard deviation. Formula for standard deviation will be FD square upon N minus sigma FD square upon N minus sigma FD upon N whole square whole under root. This is the formula for finding standard deviation that we have already learned in last chapter. So putting the value for FD square, the value for FD square is 205.75. 205.75 upon n. The value for n is 270 minus FD. The value for FD we have got as 1.5 upon the value for n is again 270 whole square for this whole under root. Solving the values, here we have got 205.75 upon 270, 0.762, and here we get 1.5 divided by 270 square for that. So we'll calculate it. 1.5 divided by 270, that is 0.005, and making square of that we get the value as 0.001. We have taken the round up for that in next two decimals, so making under root again 0.761. Deducting this, we get the value s is equal to 0.761 under root. If we use the calculator, we get the value for s as 0.87. The value for s we get as 0.87. Now x bar we have got, median we have got, and s we have got. So formula for j is equal to 3x bar minus m upon s. X bar 14.01 minus median is 14 upon s 0.87. Solving the values, 14.01 minus 14 is 0.01 upon 87 multiplied by 3, so we get 0.03 upon 0.87. So value for j we have got as 0.03. Here they have asked that find out the coefficient of skewness and interpret it. As the value we have got in positive, so here it is positive skewness. Interpretation only will write as positive skewness. Students, write this sum in your notebook. Show the formulas completely properly. Here x bar, median, s and j. You can do this sum in your notebook. And homework for this is illustration 1, 2 and 3. Illustration 1, 2, 3 related to this you have to do in your notebook. Thank you.